What's a red flag that secretly turns you on?
When they're aggressive and toxic.
When they toxic.
Unfortunately, guys do get used for a lot of first dates.
Guys, what's going on? Hey, welcome back to the men's room. We have got a great episode for this video. One of the last Fresh and Fit podcasts, Myron had discussed how the act of buying flowers and other chivalrous acts are often punished by women. One of the women actually supports this idea, and there's a couple videos towards the end here that also basically prove his point. So please like the video on your way in, and we'll get it started.
Right. Okay. It used to be you can give a girl flowers on a first date, and you wouldn't get punished for that. She would you'd be meeting a nice, dutiful, feminine woman that wasn't going to be a scumbag and wouldn't dog you out.
What?
But nowadays, you can't give a girl flowers, right? Because you'd be a simp nowadays, and girls don't respect that. But back before, guys used to be traditional, and they'd give girls flowers, and it'd be okay because she would reciprocate to that nice treatment. But girls don't treat nice guys nice anymore.
When you say you wouldn't get punished for that, what do you mean like you would get punished for that?
If
how
you
would
showed
you
up
get
on a first
punished?
date and gave a girl flowers in 2023, she would probably think you're a little weird. She would probably ghost you.
She just don't like
She would think you were a sucker.
That's
Hold on.
Sad.
No.
I mean, sometimes it's
There's a phrase,
it's
nice guys finish last. And
so
the reason for that is
subjective.
because...
If that shit worked, it would flowers would be the most booming business ever. If
Do
you
you
could just
think
give a
that
woman
that
some flowers and she could. That's
never
Yeah.
work?
bullshit. Nah,
Not
I
in
ain't never seen
American,
it
not
work.
in American culture. Like American girls don't appreciate it.
Yeah,
They're like,
I-
oh, he's too nice. Oh, it's too much. Like, oh, just he's doing too much.
Yeah, also, it's like, what's your angle? Why are you so nice to me right now? What do you want from me?
Like, yeah,
Off rip.
that's maybe like harder to work with people, and like that's unfortunate that you can't like do that demonstration. But like maybe sometimes it works if you're genuine.
Rarely. And that's my point is
Yeah.
that it used to be if you went out on a date in the 1950s and you brought a girl
Yeah,
flowers and you
like
opened the
things
door,
were-
chivalry was respected back then. Nowadays, chivalry is punished. If you act like a gentleman to a lot of these modern day girls, they're going to punish you for that shit. They're not going to call you back. They're going to use you for dinner dates. You're going to get taken advantage of.
Yeah, like sometimes it is. Like maybe back in the day, like if you did that, like the majority of the time it would be received. And
Yes.
now in modern day, if you do that, like it's not the majority of the time it would be received. It's like the minority of the time that would be received. So like that's unfortunate. But just because it's the minority of the time that it would be received and like welcome doesn't mean that it would never happen. Do you think?
That's not the argument, but thank you.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
What is
but
the
here's the thing.
argument?
Okay, if you had to spend...
Sorry. I like I'm a hopeless romantic. Like I like to imagine like that somewhere, someday, if someone gives someone flowers, like that works. Like
Yeah,
I don't wanna accept that no one can ever receive flowers and be happy. Like
Well, I get it. You
probably
can say
not,
that. You
but-
can say that because you're a woman and women can live in a
but
fantasy
don't you
world.
feel like that? Like 1%?
Okay,
in the
hold on.
whole
Let me
world
flip
today,
it. Let me
someone
flip it.
can
Hold on.
get flowers
Let me
and
flip
be
it.
happy?
Let me
I don't
flip
wanna
it.
think that never happens. I'm sorry.
Let me flip it. How about this? How about if I told you, all right, before every date, you're gonna have to spend $50, right? You got to pay for the dinner, and you got to spend another $20 to get the flowers, right? And you went out on 10 dates that week, but you knew
70. We're at 70.
no 10 dates. Yeah,
No,
70.
50,
Yeah, 70.
60.
50,
We're at
70,
we're
right?
at
You have to spend
$70.
$70 per date, right? But you knew that of those 8 or 9 dates, or sorry, those 10 dates, 8 or 9 of the girls are not going to receive those flowers properly. Would you actually go to this extent and buy the flowers for every single one of those dates, knowing that you have a 10 to 20% probability of success?
Oh, you know what I would do?
Anybody can answer that? Or that's for her specifically?
Yeah, I mean, would you spend the money on the flowers, knowing that your chances of
I swear,
of a
have I
return
I
are
feel like
slim?
that's more of your character type of thing. It's like a genuine. If you're genuine, you want to do that, you're gonna do it. If
Okay,
you
let's
don't want
go
to, you
straight
won't.
with
I have my
pragmatism and
shit,
probability.
yeah.
Would you actually spend the money, realistically
Logically,
speaking?
no.
No, right?
Not for everyone.
Most of you would not.
No.
And that's
I
what I'm
like
trying to say.
flowers.
Women have the luxury of being hopeless romantics because you guys don't spend the money it costs to be a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, but
Okay, so if you do the math, 10 days, $70. How much is that?
wait, I haven't answered.
Yeah,
Okay.
she wants to give her answer.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Obviously, you wouldn't do that all the time, right? But like, what if you saw somebody and you guys had a super connection, and you stared into each other's eyes, and you had a sparkle, and you just felt like, yo, like, me and you, I feel some type of way about you. You're the one for me, and I want to bring you flowers out of anybody else, right? So, like, that would be the moment I'll bring somebody flowers. Obviously, you don't want to like go around all day bringing somebody flowers.
How about this? Let me ask you a better question.
Occasionally, some people have
Let me ask you a better question.
And I want to give
Do you think most modern day women deserve flowers on a first date? Let's keep it real.
I think anyone who finds a person who like.
Do you think most modern day women deserve flowers on a first date and will receive it properly? Yes or no?
Man, why not? Of course, everybody gets to have flowers. I'm not gonna deny anyone of flowers.
I'm talking from the male perspective. Like, would you, if you were a guy out here and you knew how women are, because you're a woman, right? And you're in LA, one of the toughest places.
Honestly, I would just give them flowers. What's it cost me? Like $12 at Ralph's?
More than that.
Girls like $20.
More than that.
You can find
flowers are expensive.
$5, $9.
Go to Trader Joe's. They're like $10.
Yeah, bro.
Trader Joe's
like,
is good
fucking
because
$12 at Ralph's. Who cares? Give her like a
So-
random
the more
grocery
expensive,
store.
the
You
more
know what's funny?
special.
The fact that you said it's $5, right? Girls know that.
Who cares?
So I'm
if
spending
they-
$5 on flowers for you. Means that I'm that cheap? Like they're gonna
I
look
don't
at
think
it.
that's-
This
it wouldn't
nigga
matter.
broke.
It don't really
I
matter
wouldn't
because
think
it's
of
the thought.
flowers.
She just don't like y'all.
I
No,
wouldn't-
but again,
price.
you're assuming that she
Bullshit.
likes you off rip. Most girls don't like most men.
Yeah.
So
I was
it's
gonna
not gonna
say,
work.
it depends on who it's coming from.
Yeah, like just like you first.
Let me ask you this. Have all of you been on a date before with a guy that you didn't really like that much, but you just were like, fuck it, I'll give it a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Fantastic. See? So, like, girls clearly go out on dates with guys that they don't like that. So, me as a guy, I know that women are prone to do this because they like attention, free meals, whatever it may be. I'd be an idiot knowing how women really move in 2023 to spend money and get flowers and increase my investment to a girl that hasn't invested back in me. Just from a pragmatic standpoint. I get it. You're a hopeless romantic. But you're not the one spending the money, so you can say shit like that. But men are the ones that spend the money. We're the ones that spend the time. We're the ones that have to actually go there and attract you guys. And women tend to look at things typically like from a, like you're already attracted to the guy. But the reality is if I come and bring you flowers before anything else, I've not had you invest anything, you're not going to respect me, unfortunately.
If it worked, men would do it. Men trying to do whatever works. If it worked, they would do it.
If it worked, dudes would be out here buying
But
flowers.
sometimes it does, don't you think? Like, I feel like some girls go on a date with a guy where maybe they're not sure about him, and they give it a chance, and then sometimes that chance turns into something that they actually really like.
Right.
And,
Yeah,
like,
but
that ends up
you have a
building
situation like
something
some
more,
girls,
like,
some
that's
women, and not
that's
all,
dating.
not even most. There are a few women that actually love flowers.
Yeah.
That may click for a woman like that. That type of gesture.
But you're assuming.
But most women can care less about flowers.
But they like the thought.
So
I
here's a
agree,
question.
right?
Have
There's
you ever-
connections as well that are real, but to find that and the odds are not in your favor because for most men, they're gonna have to like prove themselves to her on some level, and it's gonna be like, okay, flowers. What's the angle here, nigga? Like, what you trying to get from me? It just depends, though. Sorry, gotta.
Someone want to say something? Oh yeah.
I just feel like it just depends on the person. It just depends on the girl. Like, okay, y'all talking about buying flowers for a girl that don't really like y'all, whatever. I just feel like
Merch.
merch. Some girls, they just like you to be there. The flowers is just extra. Like, you know, some boys, they could talk to a girl. The boy don't even have to do nothing. They already in love with the boy. So it's like, it just depends on the type of girl. If the man is romantic and he want to do romantic gestures, that's gonna be a plus. But it just
Would you go out there and buy flowers for a girl as a man in 2023, knowing that most girls don't receive flowers well?
If I like the girl, yeah.
You would go and spend the money
If I like the girl, yeah.
She's smiling. She lying.
No, I'm
on a
not.
first date. You don't know if you like her yet.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's
This
a
is a first
feedback.
date.
Okay, but
So
some
you'll
of
go
them-
by. So you'll go by. Let's say you got 10 dudes lined up for the next 10 days. You'll go buy 10 NBA 2K24s
No.
That's
as
not
a
the same
token of
price range.
But that's
That's not
not what
same
I'm
price range,
saying.
Yes, it is. Flowers, what, 60, 40, 50, 60 bucks?
Yeah, man.
NBA 2K, it's the
Yeah.
same
That's how you know
price.
women are out of touch, man.
Yeah.
We're saying $5, $10, man.
What for one rose?
The women don't buy flowers. That's how you know
let's
they don't
just say,
know.
I don't know, something $10. Would you go spend that?
You said for 10 dudes lined up. I don't like all them 10 dudes. I might like 2. Not for
But
2. I might
would you
get
That's the
bring-
point, though.
Okay, so have any of you ever brought something of significance or something tangible to a date as an offering?
Yeah.
A first
On
date?
a first
that you
date.
like?
First date?
A first date.
No.
Not
Not on
after
no
he done hit
first
it and all
date.
that and you attached. I'm
Not
talking
on-
about a first date.
Not on the first date.
I don't feel like it's the girl's
have.
job to do that on the first date.
Because the guy approaches, the
Yeah.
guy comes to me.
Right.
Dang, so selfish. Man.
Why don't y'all have to do anything?
Because
Or why do y'all feel like you don't have to do anything but
because
show up?
they're the ones asking us on the date.
Wait, I have a really
Yeah.
good
I thought
question.
you like me.
I
I
just
thought you
showed
like
up.
me.
I mean,
and
it's
then
a cultural
on the day, I
thing.
get to show
All right,
you.
what if I told you, hey, I need you to make me a
second
sandwich
date,
on the first
maybe.
date? Would you do it?
No.
If I like him.
What
Hold
the-
on.
Wait, that's
Sandwiches,
wait, that's
if
what
I
you're
like 'em,
supposed to do.
I know.
You're supposed to make a sandwich.
Supposed
I'm
to do
supposed
it.
to make a sandwich?
Yeah.
You supposed
I
to
mean,
fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
You know,
clean up my
y'all talking
room
about
and
the first
organize
date?
my shit.
Yeah, remember, like, yeah,
On the
since
first
we're gonna be on gender
I
roles.
think that y'all are out of touch with reality. Y'all talking about
yeah.
all this on the
Yeah.
first
Oh,
date.
yeah. See,
Now we out of touch.
Putting
You
it
out
on you
of
now.
touch. You talking about make somebody a sandwich on the first date and
I
fold
mean,
my clothes on the
that'll
first
be
date?
hot.
Wait,
That'd So be hot. imagine
But
adding
if
flowers
y'all
to
So
talking
the
y'all
about
want a
this
maid.
It's the same thing, basically. As a man, you're supposed to be
You are
generous and a
comparing.
provider.
You're comparing oranges to apples.
Okay, but the
Nah.
first date.
Hold on.
is
You
like,
talking about organizing a closet on
Hey,
the
don't
first
quit.
date?
I want to get back to that original question too, because I thought that was some. I don't like that was some bullshit. But go ahead. I just don't want.
You talking about organizing a closet on the first date versus, oh, I'm just gonna get some flowers on the first date. That's easy. Organizing the closet, you asking
That's
somebody
take
to come to
5
your
minutes of your
But
fucking
we're
time.
comparing
No,
roles,
you
though.
take
have
5
somebody
minutes.
coming to
To
your
organize
house.
a closet.
That'll
or
take no
to-
5 minutes.
But we're comparing
That shit
gender
don't
roles,
take no
though.
time to do
we're
that.
just a
But that doesn't
comparison of
happen on
gender
the
roles.
first date.
You're
We're
looking at the actual
comparing
example too
something
much.
to
I'm just
flowers.
saying making a sandwich. I'm trying to be funny here.
Okay.
But the point is that you guys want us to be, damn,
Come
so
up and
I'm
be
the
a-
girl. Like, I don't have to do
So,
anything.
like,
Yes, ma'am,
what-
cool.
So y'all want
Then
the
make a
girls-
sandwich.
So
Now,
y'all
what do the woman have to
I
do?
mean, at the restaurant, you want me to clock
You
in
know,
and make
you
a
know what the
sandwich?
woman does? You know what the woman does?
Nothing.
The woman,
Gets ready.
Just show
the
up, show up.
woman, hold on, wait.
Looks good for you.
The woman mirrors the man. Okay, he's showing me this. He doing this. He doing this. Okay, if I rock with him and I like him, I'm gonna do it back, or I might do even more because he's showing
That's
me
what women do,
appreciation
though.
first. That's what we supposed to do. Y'all making it seem like y'all want the women to do this and do that
No,
first.
we would like you to come in, provide value the same way that we do, but just
You're
do it in
providing
your way
value.
and not waiting for me to do something.
Okay,
And
you-
then if you do something, then I'm gonna do something. Because
But-
if that was the case, then
But it all goes back to you liked me first. I'm walking.
I wanted to highlight this point right here where she said you noticed me first or you approached me first. Because oftentimes with the idea of dating and approaching, there is a power struggle that comes into play. And women know this, and no one wants to give up their power. Women will often put themselves in environments or in a position to be approached. So just understand this dynamic because it can be rather intense.
I'm walking down the street. I'm going to the mall.
Minding my
Can I
business.
say something? You look good. You want me first. I'm minding my business. So you already attracted to me before I'm attracted to you.
So why would you not want to go get me
That's
some?
But it's
true.
reciprocity.
So-
Like if someone is giving you energy in one way, it has to come back to the other person in
Right.
another way.
Yeah.
So,
So it's like-
if, you know, your boyfriend or whatever is taking care of you or taking you to dinner and you can't make a sandwich for him, even if you're not the best sandwich maker, it's kind of messed up because even if you don't like doing it or whatever, you do it because you know it makes him happy.
Okay, but we're
No,
talking
no,
about
but for first
Sandwich.
time, for first encounter,
Perspective.
we're just saying, look, flowers, we get it. Some girls might like it, some girls might not like it. We're just saying, as a general rule here, for a guy, you come with flowers from the first encounter, it could be taken as bad or good. So to avoid that, we just come into it and we see from that point of view the value up front. But again, you're saying do it naturally, but we might get turned down. Why would we do that at all?
But
it,
wouldn't
it
that,
don't even make sense.
Yeah.
So you're
like-
doing it just out of fear. Oh, I'm not gonna do it because she might not like it.
No,
No,
it
no,
just
she has to
don't
earn
make
it.
sense.
No,
Like to-
she has to earn it, by the way.
I
It's
got a
just,
point.
like, like, for example, like if you earn the flowers, you actually appreciate it. If I just give it to you, oh, thanks, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
She have to earn the flowers.
Yeah.
What she got to do to earn?
I got
the
a
flowers?
question.
Oh,
Hold on,
see,
wait. What she
So-
got?
so first off-
what she got to do to earn the flowers?
First off, I need to know that it's real and genuine. But you said connection.
from the first date.
Hold on. It takes
Yeah,
time, of
from the
course.
first conversation.
But
That
when
like
you meet
it's,
somebody for the first time, you can tell off rip, all right, you know what? This person here, I can see has values, they're on some shit, and they're cool as hell. There's a vibe going on here,
And we'll do my
right?
closet.
From the first encounter. So you know from the very beginning, all right, this nigga weird, this nigga cool, I'll fuck with him. From the very beginning.
So you're saying they shouldn't expect that right off the bat?
I'm just saying it is earned, not just given. Because if you give it right away without any value behind it, it's kind of like, yo, like, all right,
Women don't even give niggas a chance.
that's true.
Yep.
Source.
Too fat, too short,
Yeah.
not good looking.
Yeah,
But that's
bro.
based on
Oh,
black
and
preferences
socks
and
don't
everybody
match.
got
Like
'em.
women
Yep.
decline men for some dumb shit.
But y'all do
Dumb
the
shit.
same
And then you
thing.
guys have the
Men for
audacity
women.
to sit there and want
But
me to
I
give you the
didn't say-
benefit of the
I-
doubt
but
and
y'all
show
do
with
the-
flowers,
but y'all do the
knowing
same
that
thing.
most of you girls are useless hoes. Hell no, that's bullshit. Cause no, real talk. Cause it's
Stop
ridiculous to me.
putting that
Hold on,
on
stop.
them.
I find it ridiculous that women will sit there and reject 99% of men that come up to them. Not tall enough, doesn't make enough money, doesn't have no swag. I don't like his fucking, the way his socks, his clothes don't match. He doesn't have drip. Any dumbass reason that women reject men, right?
Dumbass.
But then I come in and I say, you know what? Since most women are selective, but they don't necessarily bring the same value, and a lot of them are useless hoes, I'm going to reserve the right to, not be a gentleman off rip so I don't get used and abused by these chicks. And you guys look at me like I'm an asshole, but you guys reject 99% of guys and basically tell them, nah, your gene pool ain't good enough, nigga. I'm good.
I can understand
Who's the real
your point
asshole
of view,
here?
though. I can understand your point of view, but that's what the
Here's the
talking
but.
stage is for, right? When you get to, if you're going to text for a few days, so you're going to see how they're talking. Maybe get on the phone. That's what that is for, to actually get to know just a little bit.
Text is to set up dates in person, not to have a pen pal. But I get what you're saying. Talking stage, in-person dates, I can feel out who you are.
I get that. Yeah, but at the same time, you're still just having a conversation. You're still getting a feel of something.
So then why bring flowers off rip when I don't know if we can or not?
Because on them phone calls, on them text messages, you're vibing. If you're vibing. If you're vibing, then you're going to be fucking with it. How you don't know if you've been talking on the phone?
I could be pretending on the phone. When we meet in person, I'm weird as fuck. You don't know.
Personally, I don't think guys should be sitting there talking on the phone with girls. Just meet her on a date in person versus like talking. I get it. In your situation, it's a safety perspective because you're met on Facebook. But in general, that's not a very good way to like start conversation with women because they'll sit there and talk with you all day. And from a male perspective, it's a whole other thing. But yeah, I just find it interesting how like you guys kind of like, just bring the flowers, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, y'all reject most guys, so like, why should I think guys should reject most women when it comes to being.
Why you just can't do it? But were you rejected? When you didn't DM me, but
rejected what?
No, I'm saying you say women decline most guys, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say you DM me.
Me personally, okay.
I didn't. You DM me. I'm texting you back.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I didn't say that.
Yo, man, sick of Chris,
He
man.
DMs me. I respond.
Yeah.
Right. We're having a nice convo.
Yeah.
We FaceTime maybe a few times.
Yeah.
We're liking the vibes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what you doing? You want to go out to dinner? You want to do whatever? You're going to get flowers. Because why? We've already been talking for a few days. You're feeling the vibe. That's not how that goes.
No.
No.
You didn't get no flowers till I hit that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't advocate guys talk on the phone with a girl a bunch of times and shit like that before first date. But you wanted to say something?
Here's
And then
stats, by the way.
I was just
somebody
gonna
else.
say it's one of those things. Like I think flowers should be reserved for someone that maybe like the third date and like you can actually see it going somewhere. But like unfortunately, guys do get used for a lot of first dates, and I actually do feel bad for guys. And I work primarily with men. I have a lot of guy friends because of where I work. And I can't tell you how many of them are like, I think she thought that was too much. Because a girl's, again, you're going on a date.
That's true.
You're going on a date, and like you said, you're trying to figure out if you like him.
Right.
And if he comes and bring flowers, for some girls, if you're like, I don't even know if I like you, it's like, oh, he's like looking for a girlfriend. It's a little too, like, have you ever been approached by a guy and you're like, this is too fast? You like him, potentially, but you need to like test the water.
Yeah, but
So
it
you
was
think
kind of different
flowers-
situation with me for that.
But you already,
Yeah,
yes,
but-
but I
That
was
was
saying
kind of a
for
whole-
most guys that do approach women, it is one of those things like if a guy comes off a little too forward, you're naturally gonna push back because it is a lot soon.
Okay, so
And
then they got it reserved
anything,
for the
any
second.
niceness today
Yeah, second
is
or
like,
third. Second or third, I think it's
Women don't appreciate chivalry like they did 50, 60,
don't.
70 years ago.
Society
It's
has
so sad.
changed. Like that
Definitely.
came to mind because like back in the 50s and 60s, he would like show up to your front doorstep, knock on the door with flowers, put your jacket on, put you in the car. But now it's like, okay, with let's say all these like dating apps, it's like you don't know who's on there for what. It's like not you. It's not like you met Sally at church, you know, in your hometown, and there's only a couple hot girls.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pick Sally, you know, and give Sally the flowers, and Sally doesn't have like, you know, your options are more limited, so you have a higher chance of success in pulling Sally in and, you know, making her your wife or whatever. So I think also society, being in a big city, also Miami, dating is probably horrible. Thank God I'm not in that situation now. I don't know, big city, New York, Milan, it's a mess because there's a lot of people, a lot of demand, and people aren't getting what they want.
I mean, for you.
And they're being picky.
Meanwhile, I went on a first date, and when I opened the door, my man was at my front door, and I was like, "Oh, like right." And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out, and I was like, "Wow, this is different, right?" So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past it, trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it, and it just hasn't like I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird. Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
What's a red flag that secretly turns you on?
When they're aggressive and toxic. Like, choke the out of me and tell me to wash my mouth. Or you gonna fix it for me.
When they toxic, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that, you feel me? When they talking about something, I'm finna drag you out the club, like, alright, come get me. Come drag me out. Bruh. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to see what's up.
And there it is, gentlemen. It's just like what Kevin Samuel said. You can't make this up. Nice guys do finish last, and unfortunately, chivalrous acts like buying flowers and opening the car door, it makes you look desperate, it makes you look needy, and it also makes you look as if that you are below her on a social status. And we all know women are hypergamous and date either across or up. So those of you older guys, please share this video with the younger guys that really haven't got a chance to learn some of this information. If we can save at least one broken heart out there, that would definitely be the goal. So we appreciate your time here in the men's room. Please like this video, subscribe for more content, and we'll see you all next time.